Om Namo Narayanaya. This is your full moon forecast for the upcoming full moon on May 30th, May 31st, on Saturday and Sunday this weekend. My name is Aurélie. I'm a Vedic astrologer. My office has been closed for a couple of months, and I'll be reopening up appointments, one-on-one readings. I'll be available in June, so if you want to book in, make sure you're signed up to the newsletter, you're keeping an eye on the website. I'll be updating the scheduler online, so you can just go ahead and book in once my appointments open up this weekend during the full moon. I do teach a few interesting and intriguing classes on Dharma Devata, so take a look at the offerings, and thank you for being here and letting this channel find the people that it wants to find. So the moon is growing full. It's going to be in her aspect of Purima, in her aspect of nectar, of Amrita. In the Vedic tradition, we call her filled with divine nectar, the Amrita, the little magic spark of the full moon. Now, because we're in Indian systems, Indian astrology, please note that I'm talking about the sidereal zodiac, just like different astrology systems can use different calculations. In India, we're based on the observational sky, the observable sky. And all that means is that if you were to look at the moon, right behind the moon during this full moon, you will see the stars of Scorpio. Okay? And just like you enjoy reading your Chinese New Year predictions, think of it in the same spirit. It doesn't have to be this is the right or this is the wrong. You just listen to what resonates with you. And everything in the world, differences don't mean that they're not valuable. Like, different astrology systems are valuable. So don't be like a little bamboo, flexible, open-minded, open-hearted. All right, let's get back to Scorpio and the moon. The moon doesn't like Scorpio. Scorpio is a sign of change, of transformation, of death and rebirth, stagnant water. It's deep, it's secretive. The moon is the happiness of the heart, of the home. Moon wants stability. Moon wants a steady home. Moon wants to feel safe. And in this waters of change and transformation, the moon feels unrattled. If you're thinking about it when you're moving, moving a new place, when you have to pack your whole house, and it's uncomfortable, and you have to figure out the first night, and you get there, and it's a stressful thing when you're moving your home. So in the same way, when there is so much change, it can be really difficult for the moon, like a challenge for the moon, which is why Scorpio is the place of debilitation for the moon. Okay. Now, for us, for this full moon, it makes it a really special evening to work with chapters that have shifted. If there's anything, any grief, any resentment, any old thing, you can be under the light of this full moon and then go and take a full shower, a full cleanse, and really work with this energy of feeling renewed and transformed and moving forward in a new energy, okay? Letting yourself be renewed. It's also a beautiful night to be chanting, to be calling in, your meditation practice, to be doing some offerings wherever you're at on the spectrum of your spiritual life. A couple days after this full moon, so this full moon will rise full for the USA and Europe on Saturday, and for India, Nepal, Australia, it will rise on Sunday. Now, the reason why sometimes people don't agree with when is the night of the full moon is that in tradition, in most religious calculations, for example, when is Shivaratri, when is Ganesha Chaturthi, things like that, we take the lunar day of, we're talking about full moon, so we'll take the lunar day of the full moon with the sunrise, because it's that when the sun rises on the lunar day of the full moon, is usually when some people will take that absolutely as the night of the full moon. I do a little bit in between. For example, this one, the moon will reach absolute full illumination. So the time of the full moon in Europe is going to be 10 a.m. on Sunday. So truthfully, the night where she is full is so far away from the moonrise that on Sunday night, that Saturday night is the night of the full moon in my calculation, because after that we're in a different. By the time the moon rises in Europe on Sunday, we'll already be way into the first lunar day, will already way be past the time of the full moon. So this is why sometimes our calculations, not everyone agrees with. We all have different calculations, but this is how I take the calculations of the night of the full moon, okay? All right. There's a heat wave here in Europe. I'm trying to stay cool, trying to stay hydrated. I hope all of you have a lovely beginning of the Jupiter transit, different energy, that you're feeling the higher guna transforming inside of you. And by that I mean some uplift, some release of some darkness, maybe heaviness, more hope. And I'm